Good morning. We are here at the property, and I kind of wanted to do a big tour and explain a little bit the vision I have for this place. I was in particular looking for a property that we could have rooms, a dining room, place for people to just relax and escape from the daily lives, but as well a place where I could grow my own vegetables and do some farming, so through farm to table and garden to table. So it took me a few years to find it, and we currently standing here and very excited to call this our property now. So I will take you on a tour for about the next 15-20 minutes, and I will explain a little bit each part of the property, what I envisioning what it will be. Nothing is concrete yet, so things might still change, things might not be approved, so let's come with me and I will show you around. So on this property we have 7 buildings, 1 manor house. It's a pretty large, what's going to be the masterpiece of our property, and it's going to be holding our fine dining kitchen, a fine dining restaurant, and a few beautiful suites, a wine cellar, a speakeasy we're thinking about, and just protecting history as well. It's a beautiful manor house that was built in 1785. We have the Chumley house. I recorded a video about that, and you can go back to it, as you still see here on top of the screen, the link to it. But we have the gallery. It is a house that sits next to a pool that we are planning into turning it into a spa. So now I show you the buildings. And next to the spa house we have the Chumley house. It was built by John Chumley, one of Shenandoah's most famous artists. And we are going to honor this for this gentleman. We will continue to call it Chumley, and we will have the check-in here for our inn, but as well a smaller community restaurant for people living in the area, so we can get some food for both community, but as well for guests that stay longer than a day on property and doesn't want to just go and have tasting menus and higher end food. So very excited about this one. This is definitely it is in the front of our property, so it's this area will be the first wow factor and first impression of people coming in. So, and on this side we have a whole piece of land that we will work the land and turn it into a farm, and some land for cows to graze and stuff. So very exciting. Here we have the spa house. We call it a spa house, but originally it was the gallery. It was a one-room suite with a living room and a small kitchenette. We have a pool in front of us. We will turn this into the spa house. Thinking about filling up the pool since the pipes are leaking, and give it another destination so we have some more silence here. It's really up front of the property. Too many cars will come in, and we want to really create an oasis of peace and relaxation. So yeah. Here we have our own stream on property, so the stream is coming from our spring, and our spring produces 1.5 million gallons a day. So it's never stopped running. I have neighbors saying that for the last 25 years the spring has been producing at the same speed as I always did. So even when there's currently a drought in our county, that water never stops. So it's what we call a treasure. And this is our overflow from the spring. So the water needs to go somewhere. So it ends up in Meadowbrook Creek, and from there it goes into the Shenandoah River. And helps the water table stays right. We definitely want to make this into an zen area for people, so we're definitely going to do some planting here, some decking, so people can really come and enjoy and relax here. Maybe a yoga deck next to the stream. So very excited about that too. And then this wall has been here for many years, so as you can see below me there's a crack that we're definitely going to restore as well. So if you look into the wall, it's maybe a little too far to see, but if you see the wall, there's a hole in that stone wall. And the mill house, that was a wheel, there was a wheel sitting in there before. So that would be amazing if you could rebuild the wheel, and who knows, create our own energy here. And we're definitely going to change out those chairs, but this is the pond on our property, and it is super clear, ice cold water that's coming out of the spring. You see those rock formations over here? That's where our spring is coming out of deep underground. So very excited, and one of the reasons why I was very interested in this property. This is the mill house. And all our cottages and buildings are connected with walk trails to this beautiful forest. Another thing that I wanted to make sure is that people really could come to relaxation, and that almost we don't need a gym here. People can walk. I was thinking to make a parkour in wood, so people every morning they just do their walk trail about 2 miles on property and get their workout done. So it's nice as well if you wake up in the morning, you don't want to take a golf cart or a car, just take the trails and go and have breakfast. So super excited about that. Still need to check if we have any mushrooms growing or rams. We're in the area where it's supposed to grow. We're around water. We have some trees here too, ash trees that are, the morel mushrooms are big fans of that. So but yeah, let's see that this fall hopefully. So and here I'm about to be on the right spot where our spring is below. So one day I would like to have a camera going under the water and figuring out where, you know, the spring exactly is, but the rocks below is where the water comes basically above ground. So and here we are going to the cabin at the pond. Another beauty. This cabin was originally built in the mountains in North Carolina, and the Chumley family took it down there and rebuilt it here on the property, and it was named the Cabin at the Pond. It's a beautiful historical cabin that was renovated on the inside, and we're thinking of adding another part to it so people will have a nice luxury living room, bathroom, nice bathrooms and bedroom. So lots of work needs to be done, but we definitely want to stay with this very peaceful state of mind here, so that people, when they're here, nothing really is disturbing them. So hopefully when the county allows, we are trying to find a few more of those historical cabins for sale, and we would love to add 2 or 3 more in the woods here. Same feel, away from everything. You hear the water from the overflow of the spring constantly, non-stop. So it's a very zen area here on property. It's a little valley too, so the manor house is this way, but it is on a hill. The manor house was built on the highest point of the property. So this is a little valley that's surrounded by trees and beauty. So really away from everything. The only thing you see here is the spring house peeking out, the mill house, but that's it. So very excited about this, and this is as well our first part of this tour, because it takes me 2.5-3 hours to tour this every time I show it to someone. But if you like this content, please subscribe. It really helps me to see that all the work I put into it is worth it. and I really want to document this as well for the future, so we can see how it was before our renovation. Please subscribe, like the videos as well, that helps me as well. And we're going into the fall now, so the colors will change here.